Thanks, Jonathan. Hey, guys. Good evening. How's everyone doing today? Good. Okay, I'm Aditi Shekar, and I am the founder and CEO of Zeta. Zeta is a tool that helps young couples master their personal finances together. Six, 6 years ago, my boyfriend and I moved into our first apartment together, making very different incomes. Being the Indian I am, the first question I asked him was how we were going to figure out our shared finances. But when we tried to go find resources to answer that question, we couldn't. And when we sat down to build a shared budget, we couldn't find a single tool that catered to us. So instead, we cobbled together a spreadsheet that I built and my boyfriend constantly broke. Money management is a key skill in any relationship today. In fact, 60% of divorces are attributed to money. Yet, one of the craziest things is that we've learned that relationships are really changing. Couples are waiting longer to get married, they're engaging in multiple serious relationships, I see some head nods, and they're remarrying again. As a result of that, couples are coming into these relationships with established assets and liabilities that they want to maintain independently. Interestingly, 50% of couples today don't merge their finances 100%. And with millennials, that's way more likely to happen. Sadly, the tools have just not kept up with this approach. We're focused on millennials for a couple of reasons. They're digital natives who like to keep their money apart, but they also really have a lot of assets to manage. Fact, millennials will control $11.3 trillion in assets by 2030, as wealth is passed down between generations. With 57% of us already in a relationship, that's $6.4 trillion in assets controlled by millennial couples. At Zeta, we want to tap into that opportunity. We've built a personal finance tool designed specifically for the couple's use case. And we want to be able to show couples the my view, where they can see exactly what they have, the our view, where they can see what they have together with their partner, and the yours view, which is what their partner chose to share with them. Couples can get set up on Zeta in 10 minutes. They do 3 really quick things. First, they tell us about their relationship and how they merge their finances. Then they link their personal and shared accounts using a third-party tool. And lastly, they invite their partner. As soon as they've done that, we can automatically start delivering a whole lot of value to them. Let me give you an example. Meet Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. At the top, Chrissy has her own accounts. In the middle, you can see accounts her and John share together. And at the bottom, John's sharing his credit card with Chrissy. As you can tell, he has a spending problem. Then, one of the best parts about our platform is because we're designed for couples, we can actually build features for couples' finances. So one of the common things that we see with couples is that they're constantly paying each other back, right? Venmo has become our new best friend. And so we've built a feature called the split feature where couples can automatically say, hey, for that McDonald's, you got to pay me back, Holmes. And that allows them to tally up at the end of the month rather than worrying about paying each other back in the moment. The other feature that we hear about constantly, or the pain point we hear about constantly, is couples fighting about bills. You were supposed to pay that bill, I thought I was gonna pay that bill. And so this is really a bill manager that we've built that automatically pulls all their bills out of their historical transactions and then lets them know whether they've paid them or not. This is possibly the best feature. One of the best parts about our platform is that we actually focus a lot on the human relationship, and we focus on helping couples communicate more effectively about finances. The really interesting thing is 28% of millennial couples actually talk about finances on a daily basis, and an additional 40% talk about it on a weekly basis. So what we do is we send them weekly and monthly updates, not only to prompt the conversations, but actually to help them have more structured and accurate conversations about their money. Our market, our business, is to go after a subscription model. And we have the potential to earn upwards of $128 million in annual recurring revenue before we even think about expanding into other geographies or other use cases. My team is killer. This team is not only one that's worked together in the past, but we've worked in really intense, high-growth startup environments. But I'll be honest, One of the best parts of my team is that they come from fundamentally different backgrounds. We have different relationship statuses, different socioeconomic backgrounds, and different cultural values that allow us to build a really diverse product. One of the cool things is also I'm a product person. I've been in tech for 15 years. I've worked at 2 venture-backed startups. I've served on executive teams for General Assembly and Guild Education. And so I love this journey. And I'm really excited to be taking it with you guys. Every single person in here who's in a relationship should download Zeta tonight. Thank you.